Hello and welcome back to Paranormal Tej. Today we are going through the backstory of my haunted doll, Zanni. Zanni was sent to his original spirit keeper from Venezia about 12 years ago prior to coming to us, and he was wrapped in tissue paper that still smelled faintly of canal water and gunpowder from fireworks. He was sent in from a trinket shop there, and the seller at the store swore that the doll had been sitting on a shelf in a mask shop near Rialto for decades, and every single time someone tried to buy him, something comical but expensive would happen. Gondoliers crashed, wallets vanished, brides were tripped into fountains. Eventually, the shop owner asked to have him taken away because he was a nuisance. But really, all he wanted was to go to America, and that is where he is now. He was pretty clearly some kind of house spirit, and his evaluation showed that he was a Folletto Carnevalesco. In Venice, a Folletto is a small, mischievous domestic spirit who lives in the home, often in the attic or walls, and if they're treated well, milk, bread, a small bowl of wine left out, those types of things, he will protect the house, help with chores, and bring good luck. And he will also ward off intruders and bad energy. But if he is offended, he likes to play pranks like hiding keys, breaking dishes, and making bells ring at night. His species type is called a Folletto, but he calls himself a Folletto Carnevalesco because he claims that he was once the guardian of the Carnival, and who is anyone to question such authority? And please don't question the song choice on this video because he picked that too, because he's an opinionated guy. He definitely chose his vessel well. He is in full regalia, and he has these ridiculously pointy shoes that jingle when he walks, and you will hear him walk. We already have a couple of times. Actually, we've heard him stomping with the bells jingling in the hallway, and I've heard just the bells a couple of times as well, which is very, very interesting given that he doesn't leave his shelf, so I'm not really sure how that's happening. His personality is huge. He is hilarious in the way that only something ancient and slightly mischievous can be. He speaks fluent sarcasm in a thick Venetian accent that somehow manages to come through no matter how you communicate with him, including on the spirit box, and he says these hilarious phrases like "your home is a wreck," and he just has this way of commenting on what you're doing in a way that is meant to guide you, but he does it with a humorous kind of tone so that you're never offended. He is absolutely hilarious. He protects the house the way a street magician protects his corner, with flair, chaos, and zero tolerance for boredom or bad vibes. He, in the past, really hated someone's uncle when they visited. He called them a drunk right in their ear, and he hid his car keys in the freezer. The second he would open a beer, it would go completely flat, and everybody thought it was hilarious except for her uncle. Zanni likes to turn bad times into good, depression turns into unstoppable giggles, arguments end when Zanni makes people forget what they were even yelling about, leaving no memory of what they were ever mad about. Sometimes it just feels like the house is haunted by a very crazy circus jester. He adores an audience. He likes to watch everything that's going on in the house and being the center of attention. He communicates like a vaudeville act, bells ringing when he's pleased, dramatic sighs that rattle windows when he's offended, and full telepathic monologues delivered right to your brain. He is always trying to make you laugh, even when things are quite serious. He's also very vain about his costume, and definitely likes to have his sequins complimented, and we learned very quickly that he also expects everyone else to wear sequins, including my husband. He is fiercely protective over children and animals, and he has a soft spot for anybody who can laugh at their own mistakes. Zanni is the reason nothing truly bad ever sticks in his house, why people laugh when they should probably cry, and why it feels like he is always throwing one last party just for us. He is certainly a strange and undefinable spirit guide. He is a fae, so he is very in tune with other fae and also elementals, pixies, elves, and other nature spirits. He's a strong clairvoyant and an amazing spirit guide to work with, and he demands to be listened to. Zanni wanted to go to a home with someone who has a good sense of humor because that's all he lives for, and that is how he made his way to us. Zanni is Venice's wildest guardian angel, wearing the world's most sparkly outfit, and every single jingle of his bells reminds us that our home is watched over by the best, most mischievous Folletto Carnevalesco who ever ditched the Carnival to come keep us safe and endlessly entertained. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Zanni, and subscribe for more haunted doll stories.